Welcome to another episode of Late Night Lockdown with me, your host, Nick Gibbons. Now, I want to say right up at the top of the show, if there's anyone sitting a little bit close to their monitor, I wanted to apologize. I haven't brushed my teeth in a week. All right, thanks, guys. Let's get right to the jokes. I saw that in Florida, a fire near an airport burned over 3,500 rental cars. Now, authorities said the fire could have been much worse, but luckily, none of the rental cars had a full tank of gas, so that was good luck for them. I also saw that in Kentucky, a family wanted to surprise their mother, who was in a nursing home, on Easter morning with a parade of small horses. Now, unfortunately, one of the residents of the nursing home was a little person, and he suffered a heart attack because he saw the horses, and he thought the four little horsemen of the little apocalypse were being ushered in. I think he's doing fine though, or he may have died. I didn't read the entire article. I also saw that Archbishop Gregory Almond in New Orleans blessed the entire city on Good Friday from the air in a biplane. He was shocked to find out that even that far up, you can still smell the urine and puke, which is unfortunate about New Orleans. I saw that British rapper MIA teased a new song on her Instagram account, and I thought to myself, what an ironic name. All right, guys, let's get right to the show. I have a great guest today. We talked about many things, Frasier being one of them. I want you to enjoy this interview with my friend, the voice of Sara from Toonami, Miss Dana Swanson. Let's go over here. All right, guys, we are now in the seated talking area of the show. I'm excited. Miss Dana Swanson, everyone. You are my first female lady on the show.
I'm so glad to be a female woman.
I know. That's the best kind to be.
What a great live band. The Skype Orchestra. They played me in. Those of you who saw it, I mean, it may get cut in the final product, but I did an entire kickflip back on my ankles, and then now I'm here. So
I think I might leave that in because it was pretty impressive. You were holding your laptop the entire time, which was crazy.
Yeah. People sick? Is this going to give anybody motion sickness?
I hope so.
Upset the paradigm and shift that around, move that around. You're running through a forest. What else can I do for you?
Well, I'll tell you, it's great because you're doing that, and it simulates like a roller coaster, which people can't go to amusement parks right now. So you're helping.
I think that this is our business model, is simulate things that you're not allowed to do anymore. I would say that psychedelics are probably harder to get a hold of. Is your drug dealer letting you in their house?
I had an AT&T tech come out to look at my internet the other day. No mask, just came on into the house, hung out, and I'm like, I bet you're supposed to be... It was fine, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know if that's best business practices.
Yeah, that's what I call a real life roller coaster. That's like, I could die. Like, yeah.
I stayed a good distance away, and anytime he would move, I would sort of mirror his movement, keeping some distance between us. And I'm like, all right, thanks for coming by.
Yeah. It is really strange because you get kind of like when you first enter the world and you're first like among people, like you're very aware of it and you're very like, what do I do? And it's very solid snake. Like I have to sneak around these other people and I see three in these aisle and I want to get away from it. And then at some point you kind of stop caring because you're just like, I just need to get through this. I need to go home. And so everybody has like that different level of like, I know I need to be 6 feet away from you, but you're not giving me that option.
Yeah. What's been a saving grace is on Fridays, we go on a nature hike.
I never thought that hikes were dangerous until recently when I was like, man, it's like you think of the threats. It used to be like, out here it's like rattlesnakes.
Yeah.
I live in LA anyway. Rattlesnakes, mountain lions. Then now it's looking at my Google Maps. Like I like just looking at Google Maps and being like, what's that? But when I was like looking at it today, it says like Griffith Park temporarily closed.
Oh man.
Griffith Park. So it's weird to see that update of like, this thing that you normally do is just like, we're shutting it down.
Yeah.
Stop going to it. Stop doing it. Go home. Make your own fun. Be safe. But I wanted to tell you about the shirt I ordered, which I feel like is very appropriate for the season of COVID, which is this guy Dave Horowitz does TeePublic. I think it's TeePublic site called Dope Shirts for Sale, and I ordered a shirt that is horny for emotional intimacy. because that's how I feel right now. Like, everybody's just horny for emotional intimacy. They're like, everything's scary. I just want a hug. I can't get a hug, so I just want to talk near you. Can I talk near you and maybe you'll read it? Like, that's the vibe right now.
Yeah.
Like,
I think I might buy some stock in a mannequin company and just start selling mannequins to people just to sit next to them on the couch. I think just to have a presence there.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I think I'm gonna like all dogs go to heaven. My cats, like, put them in a trench coat. I think the bottom is gonna be stuffed animals, and the top at least just so I can see like a face I recognize, the face of my cat children. You know, whenever something's funny on Frasier, I'll just look over and be like, right?
Roz. Gets me every time.
Wow, that Kelsey Grammer.
That guy had it all figured out except life. Everything except actual life in his real life he had figured out, I think.
You know, that show is fascinating because it's one of the first times that they were like, you know who we need for a main character? A narcissist.
Yeah.
And
I'm not going to name any names here. But I've noticed some shows on all of the streaming things, and the main character is sort of it just seems like they just stare at the camera, and they're just there, and it's, hey, it's me. It's my show, and I'm in this show, and things are happening around me. I don't understand that formula of character.
Yeah, there's also like what I call the Cats formula, which is like making a character the Victoria White Cat, where it's like, you're not interesting. But all these other characters maybe are interesting, and we're just seeing everything through your eyes now, which just turns into a bunch of introductions.
Well, I want to throw this out there before we get too far along. If people might not know your name, they might know your voice, because you're you're the voice of Sara from the Toonami. What's that segment of the show called?
Is for people who may not know, it is a programming block that has been around since the 97s. It's been around since March 17th, 1997. It used to be designed for the youth, for like teens. It's largely anime based. I think action block is fairer to say because there are some things that go in there that are not your traditional anime.
Yeah.
There's a main character, Tom, who's a cool robot. Voiced by Steve Bloom, who is a juggernaut of talking. And then I play Sara. I am the third person to play Sara, who is his AI counterpart co-host. And I'm probably the sassiest version thus far, so that's pretty exciting. It's a fun dynamic. I've done that since 2013. So they brought Toonami back in 2012 for adults.
Yes.
On Whim, which is how Nick and I know each other. A year later, after they had some more, after they kept building the world and decided to add Sara back in.
Well, it's fun too because it's allowed you to do a lot of sort of crazy things, like dressed you up as the character, and did a damn good job doing it, full on professional costume designers and stuff.
Yeah, Ashley Seltzer, who has worked on MacGyver several times and Stranger Things, she's kind of a jack of all trades, and she does a little bit of everything, but she builds costumes for Steve and I every year to just show up and be ourselves at Comic-Con in character, and I have so many crazy bodysuits and armor, and every year she's trying to reconfigure it and do something different. I've had my face silicone molded.
It sounds like I should hire her for my mannequin company so she can make molds of people and anybody you want and have him be your best friend on your couch.
She would totally do that. She's just at her house right now, which is also sort of a mini studio. So I think she would hook you up for sure.
Very good. Now, also, you're would you say lead singer in a band, or is that the?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm the the Sexaplex is kind of balanced, but it started out as I would say that I went from being the lead to a little bit more everyone's a little bit more balanced now. But I am involved with the fake sex band, the Sexaplex. We're a bit of a hip hop outfit.
It's not fake. It's real sex, but fake band. No, real band. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's fake sex band or fake band sex.
Sex is involved. There's music involved. You decide where the joke is.
Yes.
So I think we try to give people uncomfortable boners.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, I will. It's funny because there's some stuff it is very funny listening back to we wrote in like 2007, and I'm sure you know this very well. Humor, hey, it may not age well.
I'm a big, I could tell you things that I won't because I don't want to talk about them anymore that I've done in the name of comedy that would be not looked well upon in this day and age.
No, but there were things that I have on video that I'm like, I don't like that. Like, I don't like that thing I did there.
I will say though, the good thing about, and I hear it in your voice obviously, and I feel not great about the things I did. I think if the thing is, if you learn from it and you grow because of it, it's not as terrible. But I think we both realize that probably was not great. I won't do that anymore.
Right, and you're making so much content that you're just kind of like, you're just not thinking about it, and then you realize like, well, this maybe not a thing you can say.
I'm an older man. I'll say that, and it's and I'm always trying to learn about society and learn the nuances of everything and change with it instead of rail against it. Tough. It's tough to keep up with everything. Things are. I feel like in society wise, things are changing rapidly, a lot more rapidly than maybe they used to, which I think is good. But
it's great.
Yeah.
It's really.
Now I want to point out that you have a co-star tonight behind you. Someone showed up.
This is Joel. This is one of my two cats. I have two sweet babies that came here all the way from Atlanta. If you're hearing a noise, that's my litter robot that he just probably treated to a special treat.
Oh, nice.
Dr. Forrester is waiting for his cue to come on. Beppis. Yeah, sometimes he responds to Beppis, so that worked. There he is.
Oh,
that's
wow.
Joel.
What have you been doing during the day to sort of keep yourself busy, keep your mind active?
I mentioned my workouts earlier, and I've had a block about. I am not good at working out at home because I'll give up halfway through because nobody's watching me. I'll just be like, whatever, and I'll peace out. I'll be like, I did 10 minutes, and I'll peace out. Like, I did it. I unrolled the mat, made it happen. But I have a group that normally meets every day at 12:30, and so it's Zoom, so you can see everybody's monitor, and you can see everybody's camera and what they're doing. So if you turn your camera off, you're an asshole.
Yeah.
You can do it, but it is nice to like have your camera on and be like, I'm present, I'm here, I'm not going to leave.
I have a sneaky suspicion that when this is all over and we can emerge from our caves, that half of the population is going to be morbidly obese and the other half is going to be rockin' good shape.
Yes. What are people calling that? It's like corn-toned. Are you going to be corn-toned or are you going to be corn-baloned?
I'm going to be corn-tired because I've been doing this stupid late-night talk show and it is like kicking my ass, and so I'm just going to be corn-exhausted.
You know what? I believe in your reality and I want you to know that I hear it and it's very real to me.
One thing I know for a fact that during this whole time of our lives is the word Zoom has never been said more in history than it has been said in the last month.
Other than when like Mazda had that campaign.
Yeah, Zoom.
Zoom, yeah, Zoom. Yeah.
You think there's litigation there that the Mazda people could sue Zoom for that word?
I think that even the people that did Zaboomafoo, the lemur show, could easily sue. I think anybody with a Z name is going to sue.
Yeah. There's going to be.
Even if Z sounds like Xerox, they're going to sue.
They know that Zoom is making that dollar bill right now, and it's hard to come by these days. So they're going to go where the money is. I'm trying to keep sane is the biggest thing. I don't want to turn into Jack Nicholson's character from The Shining at any time. And
the biggest difference about LA to Atlanta, I think because so many people are freelance out here, is that it's you versus yourself every day of like, can I get this thing done? I need to get this thing out. Am I just going to fall into my couch and never get up?
Yeah, we all just moss on the couch, just growing.
Yeah, I have a writing group that meets every week, which has been good, just to sort of keep you on whatever it is that you're working on.
Yeah. At the top of the show, I said you're my first female woman lady. But you're my second Dana
to
interview. I did, and he said that Disney sent him a whole recording setup to set up in his house. Yeah, so that's who you got to work for. You got to get a Disney gig. And they'll just send you the stuff.
I got to get on the feet.
Yeah.
There was a very big Disney role that I do not want to say, but there was a very big Disney role they were casting for last year, and all the specs for it were like, we will look up your shit. we will dig through everything. So many background checks. We will own you. So if you want to submit, just sing this song and do these lines.
It's like running for office, but not anymore running for office, but when running for office meant a little bit more than it does now. That's what it seems like.
It really depends on the role. Like, I think now they're a little bit more opening. I have always considered myself more of a comedy-leaning person than a family-leaning person. So I've always been on that fence of like, what kids animation is going to be cool with me? But people are a lot cooler with like weirdos now.
I've always been a comedy-leaning person too, but in my older age, I've started been more of a money-leaning person. So whatever is going to pay me some money, I'll do whatever you need. So I don't mind selling out. It's not as bad. When you're younger, it's bad, but when you get older, it's like, it's fine.
How's your toilet paper supply?
We're doing good on TP here. We'll be fine for a little while.
If you have a sink like right next to your toilet, I'm sure that's how you could use the like Demolition Man 3 seashells. I'm sure there's like
hook your water hose up to your sink and make a makeshift bidet would be a way to do it.
I have a bidet to sell. I actually have this bidet that like it's a hand sprayer that somebody on Facebook recommended, and I was like, sure, I'll get this one. She was just like, it's the most sustainable, you'll love it. So I buy it and I try to install it and I can't figure it out. I have somebody from the maintenance staff from my apartment just like look at my toilet and help me figure out what's going on, and he just goes, this is illegal. You're not allowed to have this type because you'll forget to turn it off and it'll spray everywhere and it'll leak.
I think he was just lazy.
I feel like it was that weird thing of like, if I had just asked forgiveness rather than permission, but since I asked permission, I now cannot install the bidet.
If anyone's looking for a bidet, please contact Dana and she'll hook you up. Dana, I hate to do this, but I think I have to go put kids to bed.
Is that what adults do?
That's what adults do. They go put kids to bed. It's not my kids. I just gotta go. I'm gonna go around the neighborhood and just start putting kids to bed.
I mean, Nick, it is the time to pay it forward. If you have the emotional energy, pay it forward. Help somebody else out because people are struggling. And so then I expect that when I need to be put to bed, that there's going to be a Nick Gibbons in my neighborhood that's going to do the same.
I'll be in a robe and I'll have a bell. Time for bed, kids. I'll be ringing the bell and just.
I need that. That is the one thing I'm missing right now, is I just need to be tucked in sometimes.
Everyone needs to be tucked in sometimes.
Yeah, that's well. That when people are complaining about being single right now, it's because they're not getting tucked in.
Exactly.
Thank you, Lockdown. This has been great.
It's been fun. I always love talking to you, and it's always entertaining and fun, even in bad times.
In bad times, like I think we just lift each other up, and when we lift each other up, then we go to the moon shoots it back down to a bed where someone's kids are, maybe not yours, but that need to be tucked in.
That's right. Thank you so much, and kids, we will be back right after this, freshly tucked in. Hey, are you single? Are you starting to go a little bit nuts being cooped up all alone in your apartment/home? Do you wish you had a companion that you could spend the lonely hours of your day with? If you answered yes to any of those questions, that's where I come in. Hi, I'm Lou Phantasm, and have I got a ting for you? It's Lou Phantasm's Fanta Friend. It's a life-size buddy to keep you from going stark raving mad like my cousin Frank back in '97. Don't be a Frank. You can watch TV with them. You can eat with them. Hey, you can do anything with or to him that you want. No questions asked. Listen, a lot of people gonna have questions about your life-size dummy. Not this guy. That's a Lou Phantasm guarantee. And he comes with several pre-recorded messages. Did you remember to turn off the iron? You smell nice. Did you do something different with the food tonight? Who farted? So order yourself a Fanta Friend today. Don't be a Frank. Hello and welcome back to the show, guys. You know, I thought I'd provide a little public service announcement for y'all right now, because I know that we're living in different times and there's techniques and things that you got to do to kind of live your life to help flatten that curve. So this segment of the show is called Social Distancing Techniques. So as you know, we all have to stay about 6 feet away from each other, but some people aren't really taking that very seriously. So here are some techniques that you can use when you're outside to help to ensure that there will be a social distancing between you and people. First of all, you could wear a shirt that says, "If you get near me, I won't stop talking about my cat." I think that's a pretty good way to keep people away. I wouldn't want to get anywhere near that person. Another thing you might be able to do, it's another sort of fashion accessory you could wear when you're out and about. Skunk necklace. Another thing you might could wear. Now these are all sort of fashion forward things that you could do while you're out there, because you know you can't do a lot on your body except wear things. So here's something you could wear when you're out and about to kind of keep people away. It's one of those propeller beanies with an actual propeller on it. People are going to lose their head over that one. Another thing you could do if you're a man when you're outside to kind of keep people away is just walk around with no pants on and an erection. I think that would probably keep people away from you. Another outfit that you could wear that's pretty easy to do is black slacks, short sleeve white button-up shirt, a black tie, and just carry a Book of Mormon with you. No one's going to get near you, I promise. Another thing you could do is, you know all those beans that you've been stockpiling? Just eat a bunch of cans of beans before you go out, and then strap a bullhorn onto your ass. I wouldn't go anywhere near that guy. Well, that has brought us to the end of another episode of Late Night Lockdown, guys. I want to thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you did enjoy it, please send it to all your friends. Share it around. I can't get the word out all by myself. I've got kids. I don't have that kind of time. You have all the time. You're sitting there not doing anything. Help me! All right, guys, thanks a lot, and we will be back very soon with a new episode. Stay safe out there, guys, and we will see you next time.